brief recess at 10 o'clock earlier today, and now we are reconvening. The time on Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021 is 10:35, and we are meeting remotely again via Zoom for the proceedings because of ongoing public health challenges posed by the COVID-19 virus. And we are convening today's additional meeting of the committee to consider the following resolutions and reports, and I will repeat them. PR 24-0018, the District of Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners, Dion Bussey Reader, confirmation resolution of 2021, PR 24-0019, District of Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners, Lawan Strickland, confirmation resolution of 2021, and PR 24-0027, the District of Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners, Jose Ortez Gard, confirmation resolution of 2021, and PR 24-0046, the Executive Director of the District of Columbia Housing Finance Agency, Christopher Donald, confirmation resolution of 2021. We will, calling the meeting to order to move forward these confirmations within our committee. Let me just move to just providing some information regarding the District of Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners. And then I'll move to the executive director's functions at the District of Columbia Housing Finance Agency. The first three confirmations are to the District of Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners. The commission authority was established by the District of Columbia Housing Authority Act of 1999. The Housing Authority is led by a director who is appointed by the Board of Commissioners. And the Board of Commissioners is an 11-member governing body made up of district, community, and business leaders, including 3 members representing the DC Public Housing constituency and 1 member representing Housing Choice Voucher Program participants. The Board of Commissioners is charged with the duty to govern the affairs of the authority. And that involves reviewing and approving contracts valued at over $250,000, making, implementing, and disseminating rules, bylaws, policies, and regulations necessary or appropriate for the effective administration of the authority and ensuring quality service provisions to the public housing residents. The fourth confirmation, of course, is the appointment of a permanent executive director to the DC Housing Finance Agency. The Housing Finance Agency was created in 1979 to stimulate and expand homeownership and rental housing opportunities for low and moderate income families in the district. The agency is independent and self-funded with no appropriations from the district. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a quorum consisting of Councilmember Kenyon McDuffie, representing the great community of Ward 5, and Councilmember Brooke Pinto, representing another great community of Ward 2. You're recognized if in the event you would like to make comments. All right, we'll now proceed to consider the confirmation resolutions before the committee in the order in which they were introduced. PR 24-0018 was introduced by Chairman Phil Mendelson at the request of the mayor on November 23rd, 2020. And on February 18th, 2021, the Committee on Housing and Executive Administration held a roundtable. The purpose was, of course, to appoint Dion Bussey Reader to the Housing Authority Board of Commissioners, replacing Lakeisha Neal for a term to end on July 12, 2023. Ms. Reeder is the Executive Director of the Far Southeast Family Strengthening Collaborative. She previously served as the Principal Deputy Community Engagement Director and Program Director for the Ward 8 Drug-Free Coalition and worked in the Office of Neighborhood Services during the Anthony Williams administration, where she was responsible for collaborating with community leaders to close open air drug markets in Southeast DC. And in that role, she also helped churches create youth development curriculums and community programming to engage our at-risk youth. With that, I'd like to move the draft committee report and draft print of PR 24-0018 with leave for the committee staff to make any technical and conforming changes. Is there any discussion? All right, all those in favor, if you would signify with the sign of aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Chairwoman, I'm going to abstain.
All right. We will indicate that you have abstained from this vote. So I will make this report to the committee of the whole. So the motion passes. Our second resolution is 24-0019. It was introduced again by Chairman Mendelson at the request of the mayor on November 23rd, 2020. On February 18th, 2021, the committee held a roundtable. And the purpose again of PR 24-0019 is to approve the reappointment of LaJuan Strickland to the Housing Authority Board of Commissioners for a term to end on July 12, 2023. Mr. Strickland owns Metropolitan Strategies and Solutions, LLC, which provides consultation for small businesses and government agencies with respect to diversity, business development, project management, community outreach, and organizational design. He previously served as Chief of Staff in the Department of Employment Services, where he was responsible for supervision of over 700 employees. He also served as Chief of Staff in the Department of Small and Local Business Development. With that, I'd like to move the draft committee report and the draft committee print for PR 24-0019 with leave for the committee staff to make any technical and conforming changes. Is there any discussion? Well, all those in favor, if you would say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I'm going to abstain.
All right. Thank you very much. So I will make the report recommendation to the committee of the whole. The ayes have it. And so we will move forward with that. All right. The next, a third resolution is PR 24-0027. It was introduced by Chairman Mendelson at the request of the mayor on November 23rd, 2020. On February 18th, 2021, the committee held a roundtable hearing. The purpose of the hearing was to approve the reappointment of Jose Ortiz Gard to the Housing Authority Board of Commissioners for a term to end on July 12, 2023. Mr. Gard is currently the Chief Operating Officer and owner of Allstate Floors of DC. Allstate Floors is a certified business enterprise company that provides flooring materials and installation to government, educational, hospitality, and commercial space facilities in the community. Mr. Gard devotes his time to mentoring young people in the district, and he is actively involved in the Hispanic or Latino community outreach activities. With that, I would like to move the draft committee report and draft committee print of PR 24-0027 with leave for the committee staff to make any technical and conforming changes. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, if you would say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right.
I would like to abstain.
All right, thank you very much. We will report a affirmative vote to the Committee of the Whole for this nomination. Our final resolution is the DC Housing Finance Agency, PR 24-0046. It was introduced on January 15th, 2021 by Chairman Mendelson at the request of the DC Housing Finance Board of Directors. The resolution was referred to the committee, and on February the 11th, the committee held a public roundtable. The resolution would approve the appointment of Mr. Christopher Donnell as the Executive Director of the District of Columbia Housing Finance Agency. To achieve its mission, the agency issues taxable and tax-exempt mortgage revenue bonds to lower the financing costs for home buyers and developers. The Housing Finance Agency offers a variety of products to assist residents in achieving their dream of becoming homeowners, including being the co-administrator of the Home Purchase Assistance Program, commonly referred to as HPAP, and they operate the Reverse Mortgage Insurance and Tax Payment Program, REMIT. The agency also plays a vital role in the multifamily housing arena by financing affordable rental housing through the multifamily mortgage reverse bonds, low-income housing tax credits, and the McKinney Act loans. The Housing Finance Agency is one of the district's pivotal bodies in creating affordable housing and really has an outsized role in meeting the mayor's goal of 12,000 new affordable housing units by the year 2025. Mr. Donnell was selected by the Board of Directors without objection. He is being asked to serve. He's served previously as the acting executive director, and the board on July the 7th, 2021 nominated him to fill the role as executive director permanently as of January 14th, 2021. He has managed as interim executive director since January 2020 and has served the agency previously in senior roles since October 2016. He has extensive experience in multifamily lending and neighborhood investments and more than 15 years of professional background in real estate finance. In addition to serving the district, Mr. Donnell has also served as the Director of Development at the Arlington Partnerships for Affordable Housing. With that, I would like to move the draft committee report and draft committee print of PR 24-0046 with leave for the committee staff to make any technical and conforming changes. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Sure.
I'm sorry, you have
No
discussion?
problem. I think the light's coming through my hand. I just wanted to say that I think Chris Donald is doing an excellent job, and it's really exciting using these kind of innovative, successful strategies to get more of our district residents on the path to home ownership. And I'm excited to see more of that and more of his continued great work. I also just want to comment briefly on the other nominees. I have abstained in voting for or against them today, primarily because I only had about 5 minutes before this vote, and I like to make sure that every vote I take affirmatively is based on a more kind of robust knowledge of the candidate. And I'm sure that they are all excellent, and I look forward to getting to know them as we move forward. But thank you, and looking forward to supporting Mr. Donald.
Thank you very much for this discussion. I think it's important that we put on the record how we're voting and why we're voting the way we are. So I thank you very much for that, Councilmember Pinto. So now we'll ask all in favor if you would say aye.
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 All right, I will report a unanimous recommendation to the Committee of the Whole. And thank you all for your time. I know it's very tedious today. And as we move more into the oversight and budget hearings, and I know we're all very busy. So I truly appreciate you giving lending your time to this important confirmation markup. So thank you again. If there is no other business before the committee, the next meeting of the Committee on Housing and Executive Administration will be a performance oversight hearing on Friday, February 26th at 9 a.m. The public hearing will be on the performance of the Department on Aging and Community Living, the Commission on Aging, Age-Friendly DC Task Force, the Office of the City Administrator, Secretary of the District of Columbia, and the Commission on the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. With that, the time is now 10:51 and we are adjourned. And thank you all again.